The windows of my 96 so the rain can't get inside it. I have more hopes. Alright, posters of your favorite teams never talk me out of it. I can see you. It's raining, you retard.
Hello there. Oh, oops. Did you get an eyeful just now?
We all did.
No, I didn't see anything. I didn't even see if there was anything to see.
Oh, is that so?
Get your cannons ready, light the wick. You will never talk me out of this, or something like that.
Are you going to make me say it out loud? I fell madly in love with your big, strong.
You're big, strong, timidong, which is a tiny one.
So, you get what I'm saying, right? Maybe I'll just have to come out and make it clear. Would you like for you and me to have
There's someone back in the capital.
Bet you're not married yet, are you?
No, don't be such a stick in the mud.
Can't believe adults can be easily fooled like this.
What do you mean easily fooled? He got exactly what he asked for. He's probably having a particular type of dream right now.
I guess this calls too much attention. I'll leave it at the shop. But what was the fun thing we were talking about?
Huh. This girl is a little too naive.
Going for a swim. All right, on to the next step.
Huh? What?
It should be easier to go in if you dress like a knight.
Who? Me?
Carol would work just as well.
What? Me?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Okay, here we go. Time for the men to handle this. Yuri? Well, they're already both all wet because of the rain. Yuri was an ex-knight, and no one wants to see Carol dressed like a knight. That's my reasoning. If you have any other reasoning, let me know. I'm just going with Yuri, since you're heading out.
I guess I'll have to do it. But really, a knight of all things? Oh well, if this helps us fool them, all the better.
Hey! Quit goofing off over there!
Huh? What's the matter?
You should get back to your post before things get even more out of hand.
What do you mean, out of hand?
The mage we captured is running wild! Hurry up!
Roger. Okay, be right back.
Huh? Yuri?
Oh, over here. Hey, no worries.
You got a lot of nerve locking me up in a dump like
Are you
this.
sharing your delicious treats with your mom and sister?
Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Get your superior out here now!
She's just murdering people left and right.
What is she doing here?
Calm down already. I'll go call him right now.
Shut up!
Wow, another one murdered.
Wow, she hasn't changed much.
Let me go!
Settle down, it's just me.
Yuri? Are you okay? Rita?
I'm trying to, but you're insisting I have it all. There. That's kind of what I figured. That's what I said. I said you eat it all.
Yeah.
So what are you doing in a place like this?
I thought I'd check out the Blastia here before investigating the air crane.
And you wound up biting off a little more than you could chew, just like always.
But what was it you got involved in?
They sneaked the Blastia into the labor camp at night. I mean, that's already pretty shady.
Don't tell me you were sneaking around investigating it when you got caught.
Of course not. I was very stealthy about it. And then you got caught. Well, I couldn't just sit around while they were trying to do something weird with the Blastia. The people here have been threatened by the Knights and are being made to work. I bet Teagle's in there too. We cannot allow this to go on.
And what about this Blastia you saw?
It was a Hope Loan Blastia. It looks like they're gathering them up for a war.
They wouldn't. You don't think they're planning on attacking Dawngrest again?
But why? After they've just set up the friendship agreement.
He does? Her back's turned.
It's gotta be Cumore. There's no way he intends to keep any promises he made to the guilds.
Do you know him, Yuri?
You met him once, at Caer Bakram.
Oh, you mean the guy with the creepy voice?
And the butt garment. The heart butt.
I don't mind discussing things here, but aren't we forgetting something?
No.
That's right. We've got to rescue Teagle and
Oh.
the others.
Then we'll put an end to that forced labor, get rid of all the Blastia they're gathering, and, you can't just get rid of Blastia. They need to be recovered and taken care of. Then we'll have the mages in Ospio come pick them up.
Wait, we're being careful.
Yeah, that's one way to call a tree.
But,
One thing at a time.
right.
You remember heart butt, right?
And let's get back to our original plan.
So many butts in this game.
Okay.
Rita's back. We have everybody but what's his face.
You know, in knight's armor, you really do look like a knight, Yuri. You're quite handsome.
You're getting a compliment, you know. It wouldn't hurt to smile.
I'm not really crazy about this getup. I've got bad memories of Flynn laughing his head off about how silly I looked in this.
Well, I think I get how Flynn felt. It's like somebody dressed you up.
No, not at all, Yuri. It's good because it's so different from who you are.
Leave it to Yuri to be different, even in a normal suit of armor.
This is why I hate this uniform.
You're not in the uniform. Everybody can see you're not in the uniform. The uniform has nothing to do with anything. What is wrong with you people in this game? That's all. Oh, right. We killed everyone, so we should probably look in their quarters. Wait. Oh, what? Oh, welcome back.
Hide.
Ah, my lord.
Hey, it's heart butt. He also says heart chest.
Signs of Kogor now, sir.
I don't have to pay attention to Alexei's orders.
Well, you see, Rita killed like 8 people, and then we didn't go in the room that she was next to, and instead we just decided to go down. But then Heart Butt McCodpiece man over here, he showed up. I'm kind of wondering if he's a member of the homosex community. I'm not sure yet. We're gonna figure that out. But we killed people for some reason, and now we're going down here, and none of it made sense. But it was just a way for Rita to come back. Now Rita's in my team, and we just need to get Flynn again, and then the party's back together 2 seconds after they left off.
Using the money and weapons I have, everything will soon be within my reach.
And I hope you remember to appreciate the work Leviathan's Claw has done for you.
Yes, he will be taken care of.
Yeah, Jaeger's the assassin man.
You'll take those weapons I sold you and attack the Union. Boom!
Odd piece.
I'm afraid I have my sights set on loftier things than the Union.
Ignoring the Dawn is a big no-no. He is a wonderful guy, yeah? Don't go forget.
It's a wonderful guy, yeah. These are some interesting folk.
My, it almost sounds as if you respect the man.
I like the Don de Medon
Respect him, I do.
much more than anything else.
Always gets the job.
Oh, if you catch my drift.
Oh, such
Just Google it. Well, actually, don't
dedication is
Google it.
just what I like
Never mind.
about you.
Yeah, he's from
Don't worry, though.
He's from our planet Earth, and he's German.
Commandant of the Imperial Knights. That fool Alexei telling me to watch the Union while he signs friendship treaties with them.
Yeah, you tell him.
If it were me, I'd crush them in the blink of an eye with your lovely weapons.
Oh boy. Took a long time for that elevator to go down.
Can't possibly hope to stop me.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy with the
I
wig
remember.
looked over here and laughed.
Gotta fish out the butt blast you somehow.
So he thinks we're funny, does he?
Man, it's always the same thing with these idiots. So now we know there's a bunch of people being kept down there.
Yeah.
All right, let's go free them from the idiots.
All right. If we find anyone being forced to work, let's tell them to run.
What's with you? First you're panicked, now you're laughing.
You're pretty moody yourself, Rita.
You're not really one to talk, Carol.
Just shut up.
I'm so glad we found you here. I mean, I gave up going back to the capital, so even if you had visited me, I wouldn't have been there.
Oh, how sweet, Rita. You were gonna go visit Estelle.
I wouldn't go to the capital just to visit someone. I mean, I have to report my findings on the air crane. I just thought I'd say hi or something.
I don't know. That sounds like an excuse for a visit with Estelle to me.
You stay out of this.
Oh, come on. We're all together again. Let's just be happy about that.
Gay. He's dead, sir.
Don't get sloppy.
Night Fencer K? I don't know what K has to do with anything.
Destroy rock!
What guitar riff? What?
Your tail?
I don't get it. What happened to his tail? Nothing happened with his tail.
Yeah, I feel good.
Both learned the same move at the same time for some reason. Did you come to this town because you heard you could be nobility too?
Yeah, I guess you heard the same thing because you're clearly a commoner.
About that. Why don't we just skip to the small talk? Shouldn't you be heading back up there?
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta tell my friends I'm okay. Thank you so much. I'll be right back to continue working.
Oh yeah. That guitar thing?
You may have spared him from the truth for now. He's still going to find out sooner or later.
What are you talking about? We just don't have the time for a long conversation right now.
Whatever. It's not like I care anyway.
I hate Rita. I was about to write guitar riff, but other music started playing. Oh, okay. Baka! Someone's pooing it up. My grandson died on the job the other day.
But as long as they don't take my pecan sandies recipe, I still am happy. That's definitely what she is. Pepperidge Farm remembers? I can't even like hear the music, so I don't know what to tell you. Why are you casting Nurse? Nobody's hurt very much. This is why you never have TP, because you're an idiot. Think nothing of it. What kind of work are you doing here anyway? I was helping in the construction of the military base for the Dong Rest invasion. But wasn't this town supposed to be built for the nobility? Yeah, that's what I thought that they said. They said... That's just a front. They're really trying to build a massive facility. Oh, so you're saying that they're tricking people and forcing them to work against their will? Under the pretense that they're building a town for nobles. They're doing all of that on Cumor's orders, right? Right. So this is what happens when idiots are allowed to run wild. Cumor, you aren't going to get away with this. Why don't you head back home? Really? You can stay here if you want. It's none of my business. Wow. Oh. Wow, excuse me. Sorry, I just burped like 5 times. Okay. Don't worry, we'll do something about Cumor. Thank you so much. I'll get back to work. Gotta win that invasion after all. For my country, America. Alright, let's get back and find Cumor. Did you hear about my dead grandson? Alright, lady, we're done here. The mic's all the way over here. I don't know what you're talking about. Over there.
Huh? Look who's here. And a group of those red eyes.
Looks like Cumor has become their new client.
Hey, do you think that guy who talks all funny could be the Red Eyes boss?
Red Eyes? Red Eyes Black Dragon, you know what I'm saying? Oops. But in this world, it's called America, because this reminds me too much of Yeast 7. I'm sorry about that.
It sure looks that way.
Red Eyes Black Dragon.
Get to work! No slacking off, you worms!
Look, it's Teagle.
If it's money you want, you'll have more than you can use. Now work! Work!
Wait,
Oh, wrecked. Ooh, slam a damn ding dong.
Yuri Lowell, what are you doing here?
You're No!
Princess!
You have no right to call yourself a knight. Brute force is not the way to honor the prestige of the Empire. Put down your weapons now.
Got wrecked really hard.
You will also release the people you have tricked into coming down here.
This all might be easier if such a naive little princess were to simply disappear. All of your utopian ramblings make me sick.
That's not the kind of thing someone with delusions of becoming Commandant of the Knights would say.
Guy looks so homosex and you sounded demon-possessed for a second when you did his voice. It sounded synthetic, lol.
It sounded synthetic, you say. What did I just do? Well, let me reapply that voice filter.
It's you!
You'll be all right now.
Jaeger, get rid of them! Something like that. Yeah, my lord. Haha, hee-ha. Red eyes, black bandits.
Nothing personal, you see? Just business.
Jaeger doesn't have a whole lot more health than I was expecting. He has less than the successor to Dom Dimmadong or whatever his name was. Chainsaw sword, magnetic butt blast you, man. Ooh, and you say I'm worse than you are. I don't know what you're talking about. Wow. Wow! So much damage is... My attack is down too. Wow, I died. Too many people attacking me at once. There's 4 people on this battlefield, folks. Why am I tanking 2 at once? Jaeger, stop it! Stop it, Jaeger, stop it! Bad Jaeger. Stop. No. No! No!
How could the Empire cover for such evil?
We can't just let it go.
We gotta catch him.
Ooh, boss defeated. Butt blast ya! Everyone in that party needs to manually part their butt cheeks and open fire on their enemies. No, what? Yeah, I must admit you're very strong, yeah. Sir Cumber, it's the Flynn Brigade. Flynn's here to join the party after the boss battle.
Flynn!
Well, send him away!
We tried, but he insists on coming down to perform an inspection.
That lower quarter lout, he simply has no tact.
Gosh, Droids.
Gauss and Droid. Oh, he's speaking German now.
This is our time to shine!
I think we better be making the escape, yeah?
They farted. They used their butt blast ya.
Step this way. Move! Move! Time to get a move on!
We'll get you next time.
What an original line.
Ah! So many butt blasts just... That's what a codpiece is, by the way.
If we don't follow them, they'll... Wait! Our job is to rescue Teagle! But... I don't know whose job is what, but are we following them or not?
Everyone freeze! That's enough!
Hey, just in time.
Yuri?
Can you get up?
Yes.
Sorry, but it looks like something's come up. You'll have to head back by yourself.
No, it's a codpiece. Oh my gosh. Google it, but don't actually Google it. That's what it means, though.
I will. And thank you.
So we are going after them.
Yeah, I'm sure Flynn has things under control here.
Yeah. Let me read it to you. Codpiece, noun, a pouch, especially a conspicuous and decorative one, attached to a man's breeches or close-fitting hose to cover the genitals, worn in the 15th and 16th century. It's spelled like the fish.
Sound good, Carol?
Yeah. Plus, I think Estelle's gonna take off after him any minute.
Sorry. Jeez, we're going after them, right? So let's get going. All right.
Yuri, wait!
Gotta run, Flynn.
It's a decorative dimmadong, okay? It goes over your dimmadong. No! Don't go to Google Images!
I wonder why my bag works so well when I hit enemies with it.
Huh? You don't know how your own bag works?
Yeah,
Shut up, Rita.
not really.
Surely the bag just has a high level of air conductance.
Air conductance?
It's a measure of how easily something carries air. The air produced when you use strike arts must be easily conducted through that bag.
So that's why enemies get weaker when I hit them with my bag?
Exactly. It's the same as with my belt. Different people have different items that carry air for them more easily.
Wow, interesting. Thanks, Rita.
You sure don't know much about your own possessions.
I guess I better take good care of my bag.
They're weapons, you idiots. They're weapons. They hit things and it hurts. When you hit things with the weapon, why do you not understand this? You don't have to explain that it conducts air or something. It's a weapon. Just say there's a brick in the bag. Just say there's a brick in the bag, okay? Not that hard. Not that hard.
The sign of victory! All right!
Hey, that kinda hurt.
Brick in the bag! Alright, what does this weapon give me? Inflicts a certain amount of damage from an attack. Increases damage by half when staggering. Sometimes there's just a brick in a bag, okay? This doesn't have to be much more complicated than that. I don't know why these people are so stupid. Get her Rodmaster, that sounds about right for Judith.
That man called Jaeger certainly had a unique way of talking.
Unique isn't the word I'd use.
I had a hard time understanding
I
some
would
of
say it
the
was
stuff
pretty
he
gay.
said.
An ancient way of speaking lost in this day and age.
What? Are you serious?
It would at least make a good story if that were true.
Stop, game. You know what you're doing. I played the original Tales of Fantasia on the Super Nintendo. Just so that we're still in the proper context here. You could, as your mage, you could equip different books. One of them was a pornographical book that you could equip. So this game knows what it's doing, is what I'm saying. Since the Super Nintendo, it's known what it's doing.
Angels grant us your favor. Thank you so much, nurse. These are the threads that weave our future.
Get it together, game developers.
There's no sign of them.
Looks like they ended up getting away.
Everyone needs Jesus.
Where are we anyway?
A forest in central Tolbikia. If I'm right, Torum Harbor is east of here.
We should probably just get to the harbor rather than going back to Heliord.
What? But what about Cumore? Do we just let him go?
I thought the purpose of your journey was to find Pharaoh.
Well,
I wasn't aware brave Vesperia was formed to follow your random
Oh,
whims.
snap.
I'm sorry. That was never my intention.
Oh, she's just telling you to relax. Besides, Flynn's on the scene, right? You can be sure he'll take care of things.
Hey, Pharaoh? Brave Vesperia? Start explaining.
Just about to ask the same question.
Raven! That's so Raven, you can gaze into the future.
What's wrong, Miss Genius Mage? Forget me already? It's me, Raven the Great.
Who the hell do you...
I told you, Raven the Great. Man, you're a scary little kid, you know that?
So, what are you up to?
With all the stuff you've been doing, poor Raven got sent all the way out here to keep an eye on you.
Why would they do that?
First things first, let's go find an inn at Torum Harbor. I'll tell you everything. Raven's pretty hungry, you see.
I hate Rita.
I suppose there's no point.
There's a reason she's not in my party.
Torum Harbor is a good first.
Oh wait, did she? I don't know.
Harbor, then. Would that be all right?
Hey. Oh, I'm not driving. I'm streaming.
Of course.
Oh, I was just gonna head over at like 8:30. Well, before that. Yeah, see ya. Bye.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be selfish.
Okay, let's go.
Forgot about Raven. You know, he just appears and leaves when he wants to. That's so Raven. With him, life is such a breeze. You can see trouble from a distance because he's an archer. But it's not that easy. Because bows are hard to use.
Flynn was asking for Estelle to come back with him, right?
The Knights can't help thinking that the best place for a princess is a castle. He's just worried that he won't be able to keep track of her.
But Estelle decided to set out on this journey on her own, and you want to respect that.
I haven't really thought about it all that much.
The Knights are bound to keep following you, though, as long as Estelle's with you.
And what kind of a guild would we be if we didn't get into trouble with the Knights?
I don't think fighting with the Knights is actually a guild
Oh, my dog.
requirement.
Ah! Got him.
We're done.
You got dunked. You got dunked. He's not waiting. He got off earlier than he expected, and I told him I'd just be there at like the normal. What is this one? Oh, Cap. This place?
I know we haven't been gone for long, but I have to say, it still feels good to be back.
Can I get you Pansy some tissues, or can we go to the inn now? I'm so...
These don't sound like their voices.
All right, all right.
I must mean Patty is near. Sense you, Patty. I sense you. So I'll probably only play for about 20 more minutes. Indeed, I went to ride you into battle. Same.
Huh. So even the Union can't sit still when it knows a princess of the Empire is out on the loose.
Then the Dawn knows that I'm a candidate for the Imperial
Who?
throne.
Oh, you mean Don Dimmadong! You can't just say Don. It's gotta be Don Dimmadong.
Yep. That's why he told me to come keep an eye on you.
So you're here to observe her? That's kind of creepy.
Really?
What? Is it just me?
Anyway, here I finally catch up with you, and I wind up sticking my foot in that mess back there. It hasn't been easy for old Raven.
But why worry so much about Estelle?
It's only natural considering the state of things between the Empire and the Union.
Each side is trying
Under the Dong Dil Dimmadong.
their movements.
Each side is trying to feel the other out. If you know what I mean. The Don Dimmadong! Under the Don Dale Dimmadong! Just wants to keep track of their movements.
So, you're all planning on looking for this pharaoh by going to the sands of Kogor.
Yes.
Do you know what sort of place a desert
Yes, it's a
is?
dry, hot place.
Well, it's hot and dry, and they've got a lot of sand there.
That's putting it lightly. It's not as easy as all that, though.
Our plan is to get to the area
I
together.
need to shave. I haven't shaved in long enough for it to my goatee to kind of come back.
And then?
Then I guess we'll go around and ask where Pharaoh is.
I don't even know where to begin commenting on that plan. So it's not just that you don't want to go back to the castle anymore, right?
It'd be easier on old Raven if you did, though. I'm just saying.
No. I'm sorry, but I have to know the truth.
I will
about Pharaoh's
shave.
word.
I shaved everything else but that, and I ran out of time, and it just kind of came back.
Huh. Well, the Desier continent actually suits me just fine.
Why is that?
I've got to go to Nordopolica for another errand I'm running for the Don. Have to deliver a letter to Bellius.
Whoa, that's pretty important.
That's the boss of the Colosseum and ruler of Nordopolica, isn't it?
Technically speaking, he's called the Duce.
It's called Dulce. Dulce de leche? You're saying it wrong. Hey, someone threw a letter at me.
Do you know what's written in the letter?
It's got something to do with those monsters.
Dong
that
rest.
attacked Dongrist. In particular about that Pharaoh chap you all are following.
Ah,
The Don thing
Pharaoh.
will know something about that monster.
See, the problem with Pharaoh is that he uses Mind Crush if you get near him.
Looks like it just became worth our while to pay this Bellius a visit too.
Right.
So if you don't mind, Raven here will just tag along with you.
That's fine, but you'll have to follow the laws of brave Vesperia.
Codblock.
Got it. It's not like I can go join in your guild, you know? You understand.
Why can't you join Brave Vesperia?
It's against the rules for anybody to be in two guilds at the same time. And I guess technically speaking, you are a member of Altosk.
What do you mean, technically?
So are we done? I'm gonna go get some rest then.
Okay. What
His hair is in the wall.
was gonna do?
His hair is in the wall. Ah, ghost hair. Ghost hair.
What indeed?
Does this
I
mean
missed
we're
the hand
all home
twitch.
until we leave tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll all meet down at the harbor then.
Ordered with everyone. I wonder what's going to happen in 1 minute from now.
What's the matter, boss?
I don't know if I like you calling me that.
The boss is the boss. What would you have me calling you instead?
Just call me whatever you called me before. This boss thing seems a little over the top. It makes me feel silly to have you calling me that.
Don't you think you'll get used to it?
Well, maybe.
Well, you know way more about guilds than I do, right?
I guess. The boss of a guild has to stand as a role model for everyone else. I wonder if I could be that great of a person.
Come on, it's not like you're expected to be the best boss ever from the very beginning. You can take it a little at a time. For now, our guild has a job to complete.
You're right. First we need to take Estelle to meet Pharaoh. But do you think we'll be able to meet him?
Our guild's job is to figure out a way to meet
These
him.
voices don't sound right.
If we can't meet him, we won't get our reward, and people will lose confidence in our abilities. That's all there is to it.
I think we may have picked something a little too tough for our first job.
It's more of a challenge that way, and our reward will be that much bigger too. Let's make the best of it.
Yeah.
I said that I will deal with things in my way of doing, but I let Cumore escape that easily. What a shame. I don't know how I could explain this to Flynn. I know. We have Guild's job to deal with rather than Cumore. Yeah, I just can't let him loose. Men of his kind will never learn, and will always repeat the same thing forever. I'll have to do something. I left the Empire and formed a guild for this kind of purpose. He will get what he deserves.
Thanks, Rapide. You're a good friend. Way better than, say, Rita. Or... Rita. Or Rita.
I'm just incorrigible. Whenever something or someone catches my eye, I forget all about everything else. I
Harf,
lose
harf.
sight of everything I was planning on doing beforehand.
Yep, that's about right.
I came to my senses after Judith told me. Until now, I've been dragging the rest of you around with me like there's no tomorrow.
Hey, it could be worse. If you were Empress, one word from you and the entire Empire would run off to do your bidding.
Yeah. I kind of feel like coming with you was the right choice.
Oh yeah?
I've been able to see all sorts of new things. I still don't know whether I'm going to take the Imperial throne, but there are still so many things left to learn about in this world.
And Pharaoh's one of those things?
It scares me to think about it, but I have to know who I am. I have to know what he meant by saying I was the insipid poison of this world.
I heard it
Sounds
too.
like you've made up your mind.
Yuri?
Hmm?
I might end up trying to order you guys around again. Next time I do that, yell at me, would you?
Sure. It's not the sort of personality trait that's easy to fix by yourself. Though there's another guy who's also a tough nut to crack. So I think we'll let him be the
Oh, I forgot to highlight my last time I played. I have to remember to do that.
I'm going back to the inn.
You saw my eyebrows raise.
I can't believe we have to travel with you.
What, you ain't happy?
Well, I'm not exactly jumping for joy.
You're too glum. Lighten up. Didn't I stand together with you in the face of evil?
That was only because you had to. I still haven't forgotten about what you did at Nor Harbor.
You still remember that. Some people just don't know when to give up.
I'm not about to make a list of all your offenses. Saying that I'd rather not have your company on our trip is already more than enough.
Don't worry. I'll be on my best.
Yuri never treats this guy that badly. I don't understand.
I behaved myself at Cave Mock and Gas for us, didn't I?
Yeah, that sure would be nice.
What should worry you more is whether or not these old bones will be able to keep up with you youngins for much
I'm
longer.
like 30 years old.
You plan on sticking with us until Estelle goes back to the castle?
The Don ordered me to keep an eye on the girl. I ain't got much choice in the matter.
Sounds like a tough job.
I wonder if I could hand her over to the Imperial
Look,
Knights.
Yuri's a great guy, okay? He murders people.
I can see it in your eyes, old man. You're thinking bad thoughts again.
Nah, not at all.
Well, it's really too bad that you're going to be traveling with us, but might as well make the best of it.
What do you mean?
Ah, he's Japanese and he's like 30, so he's ancient.
Well, whatever. Anyway,
His life's already forfeit.
to the inn. Later, boy.
They're super young and they hit 60 and bam, super old age. Yep. That note just said she wouldn't like it if we went inside, except I'm by myself, so I don't know what they're talking about. Where's Rita? I have to talk to Rita. Okay, that was just for comedic effect. Alright, I have to talk to her.
Do you really plan on helping Estelle find that pharaoh whatever?
Yeah, I guess so.
Didn't that thing say that Estelle was an insipid poison or something?
Yeah, I heard.
His hair's in the wall.
After
His
something
hair's in the
I
wall.
guess you can't just tell her to forget about the whole thing. But it won't help her if she uses that as an excuse not to deal with the issue of the succession to the throne.
Yeah, I'm worried that
Yeah,
might
look, this
happen.
is a great conversation and all, but can you pull me out of the wall? Help. Please help. Use your magic and help me.
What are you talking about? That's what is happening.
Yeah, maybe.
But...
You're saying I should take her back to the castle?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
It was her decision. We have to let her figure out what she should really do.
You realize it might come to blows with this pharaoh.
He looks
guy,
good with
right?
short hair.
She won't get to figure out anything at all if she dies.
Oh, my partner.
She's not gonna die. That's why I'm going with her.
Ugh, have it your way then.
Rita. Rita. Now I have to talk to Flynn. Of course you do. Wait, hold on. Me the boss, me. Oh, you have to try to leave town to find Judith.
Oh? Are you going to look for that Q-More guy by any chance?
Nah, just going on a walk. Where were you?
Just out for a walk like you.
What you said to Estelle earlier hasn't been gnawing at you, has it?
What I said earlier.
Didn't you say some pretty harsh things to
Yep.
Estelle?
Oh, right. Sorry to beat you to the punch like that.
What? You didn't beat me to the punch on anything.
You were going to tell her the same thing that I did, weren't you?
What, you figured it out? You don't have to apologize for something like that.
All right.
So weren't you going off to look for Cumore after feeling bad about hurting Estelle with what you said?
No, I wasn't. You don't believe me?
You care for other people's feelings a lot more than you let on, I think.
No, not at all.
Well, whatever.
What about you? Aren't you
Hey, I
gonna
like
have to look
Judith.
for him?
She's great.
I told you already, I'm just going for a walk.
Yeah, exactly. Like Rita, only way better.
Ready to go?
What should we do about Rita?
That one has her own
Way
issues to
better.
attend to.
That sounds about right.
So, first to the harbor and then find a boat?
Huh? You mean...
Are you coming too?
Yeah.
Wasn't there something you had to go do?
No, she's a fun character to play. She's a better character than Rita.
It turns out the one at Cave Mock the Commandant asked me to look into has already been researched. I hadn't really made up my mind about which route to take to research the others.
So you'll be using us to help with your investigations?
Well, there's no guarantee I won't run into trouble like back at Heliord. Anyway, it'll be safer for me this way than going alone.
Nice to see your glowing personality hasn't changed.
This means we'll be able to travel together again. I'm so happy.
Yeah, you know, it's no big deal.
Rita, stop that.
Anyway, we were going to the harbor, right?
Ah, to be young again, I tell you.
You got something you
That's
wanna
not
say?
true. I do like her old costume, though. She should have that costume with the bunny ears back. That's what I think.
Whoa! Down, girl!
To the harbor then.
But for no particular reason. Okay, here we go. We're off on an adventure and several long trips. Maybe we'll even get a bite to eat. Reunited with the party. I don't like you guys or anything, baka.
The two barrier blastia of this city and Nor Harbor were originally a single blastia.
Did you read that in one of your books back in the castle?
Yes, actually there were 3 pieces. The last piece sunk in the sea between the 2 cities.
I wonder if you could raise that Blastia, and if you sold it, you could live like a king forever.
The Empire would have already done it if they could. Any idiot could come up with that idea.
You don't have to be mean about it.
That was surprisingly mean for the murderer. Murderer's not usually that mean. What, lady? What? It's a tree, you idiot. The shagging him flowers are supposed to open during the rainy season, yet they're in full bloom. Has it rained like crazy recently? I know, right? I wonder if someone's been coming here and watering the ground. Would just that be enough to make these flowers bloom? Another cause for flowers blooming early could be an imbalance in the air. They're saying that this place... Okay, even if my guess is right, the level of air imbalance can occasionally be found in nature. Plants are simply more sensitive to the changes surrounding the air than humans, and they're reacting to that. Ooh, Bruce! I don't want to have that, what happened in Heliord, happen to here. Wow, the warehouse aeroblastia is... Can't believe that dragon freak would do this again. I'm gonna go see... She doesn't know that Judith is the dragon person! She doesn't know that. She doesn't know that! Whoa! Hello? Dragon freak, huh? Wait, what? I thought she called Judith the dragon freak just a second ago. But now she's saying him? What is happening?
Oh, Yoder!
Oh, it's you.
You are what it is. Again we meet.
So what's a successor to the Imperial throne doing in a place like this?
I've been working with to officially seal our
Working with Don Dimmadong I've been. Attaining the official seal of friendship I have been, again.
Is it going well?
Well, I wish I could say it were going.
Better times we've had.
I can imagine. That Heracles monstrosity kind of made the Union really not like the Empire.
Yes. And now, prominent members of the Empire are voicing their doubts regarding the
The friendship tree is something. The prominent members. It's not easy being green.
The conditions that Don gave the Empire were for a treaty of equality.
Her shirt looks like balls. What? What are you talking
We're
about?
certainly not on equal footing with something like that.
You're talking about that so Raven? Oh, wait.
Had I known about Heracles beforehand, I could have stopped them. But
And I knowledge of Heracles could have stopped them. I could have stopped them.
You didn't know about that thing? You're in line to be Emperor.
I know, but I have no authority over the
Authority of the Imperial Knights I do not have.
The Imperial Knights act on orders from the Emperor alone. They do not report to anyone else.
Well then, it's easy. Just become Emperor.
You mean...
Becoming Emperor isn't as simple as that.
Becoming Emperor. Not so simple it is.
Why not?
To ascend to the throne, one must possess the Imperial treasure, Dane Nomos.
Dane Nemos man must have to become the Imperial Throneman.
Dane Nomos went missing around the 10 years ago.
Oh. Okay. Because he has to look at Yoder's shirt all day.
Huh. So that's the real story why we still don't have an Emperor.
And that's why Rago wanted to get his hands on Dane Nomos.
What was that, Yuri?
Forget it, it's nothing.
Anyway, is it really okay for an Imperial candidate to be wandering the streets like this?
I was just on my way to Heliord.
Huh. That is closer to Dongress than this place is. Negotiations would probably go smoother there.
I believe so.
So too, I believe.
Master Yoder.
Master Yoda, we should be off.
If you'll please
Excuse me, you shall.
Let's get his hands on a knee and improved pasta sauce. On a new and improved pasta sauce. Why are they still talking?
Against that many? You've got to be crazy! I wouldn't do that even if I had 9 lives.
What's going on?
Halt! If you won't do the work I've paid you for, then I want my money back. Add the Indigo
I like
beasts to the
Kaufman too,
blacklisted
she's cool.
guilds.
Yes,
Yes, Madam President.
Isn't that the woman we met at Dayton Hold?
Yeah, she's owner of the Fortune's 500 Guild.
Why do you guys know her?
We just met her once a while back. Is she a friend of yours?
I wouldn't say I know her. She's the president of Fortune's Market, one of the 5 master guilds.
In other words, she's one of the top dogs at the Union.
Okay, I need to head over to Bruce's. I'm just waiting for them to give me a chance to save.
Hey, I just got an idea.
What's up, Carol?
Maybe she could get a boat for us to take across to Desier.
The Derriere, huh? Taking the old boat to Derriere. I'm gonna go back and save, and then I'm gonna head out. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I got to get a stream in today. It has been fun. James Don Dimmadong. Over to the Dimsdale Dimmadong. The Dongsdale Dimmadong. Alright. See you later. Keep in touch, my... Oop, I almost said the F word. Keep in touch with my phone. Okay, bye.